Okay, I just want to get to the we've been talking, and we've got a sort of root of what we think is interesting about our conversations and our view about the relationship with alcohol. And what Will was saying is that quite a lot of the time, people's story about alcohol is that they get to rock bottom. Yeah. They realise it's completely unmanageable. Yeah. They are, everything's gone to shit. They're in the gutter, and they think, right, I've got to change, and they flip to not drinking. Yeah. But what we're saying is something slightly different from that.
Yeah. Well, I think that what we're saying is that for many people, their drinking is such that, and I think I might have been one of these, that you can carry on drinking.
So you can carry on managing it, and many people do manage it.
That doesn't mean they don't have a big problem with alcohol, or a very poor relationship with it, such that their life could be immeasurably improved by severing that relationship with alcohol completely. Yes. But it's not the same thing necessarily as allowing your life to descend into awfulness and chaos to the rock bottom that you hear talked about a lot, out of which the phoenix from the ashes rises in this new life without it. Most people, I think, don't go through that. Yes. That's the AA route, without putting too fine a point on it, the Alcoholics Anonymous route very often. Most people do not go to those things. They manage and manage and manage.
So Will's story is that he functioned, girlfriend, job, blah, blah, So, but it came to a point where he thought, I don't want to manage it. No. I could manage it. He got to a point where he was cutting down and was drinking this and that, and even with that opportunity of being able to cut down and drink less, and he still didn't want you.
Yeah, well, I had a revelation. Yeah.
That you didn't want to be that person who was managing their drinking. Yeah. And it's not because you hit rock bottom. It's because you just thought, I don't want to live my life like that. And that's kind of our message. Yeah. That it's really, do you want to? Well, the question is, do you want to continue managing this relationship, this thinking about when and how much you're drinking, and is that how you want to live?
Yeah, and to be fair, that is exactly right. But if you'd asked me that question in the 36 years that I drank, the answer would have been yes, I do want to drink. Yes. So this question of dealing with your unwanted desires is only relevant if you don't want to do them anymore. It's a catch-22. Yes. You're in that dilemma because most people, me included, would have said, I don't have a problem. But especially if I haven't hit rock bottom, why do I need to change it?
Yes, but we are establishing this central point, which is there came a point where you realised you could manage your drinking.
Yes.
Because you weren't rock bottom, and you had a liver that worked fairly well, and relationship worked fine, you had a job worked fine, all the stuff. But
something changed.
Something changed where you thought, okay, what would it be like not to have to manage all of this alcohol stuff? Yeah. And you ask yourself that question.
I asked myself that question, but I also visualised the version of me that didn't drink. No. So I saw myself at my own 50th birthday party. It hadn't happened at that point, but I kind of imagined what I would look like if I was a non-drinker at my own event, and how I would be. And I imagined myself to be having a good time and to be pouring drinks for people, but just not drinking myself. Yes. And the weird thing was that for the first time, when I saw that version of me, I actually quite liked the look of that person. I actually thought, you know what? He's got something I don't have.
Yes.
But there's no reason, I suppose, really, that I couldn't have it. It was just a question of, did I want it or not? Yes. And that was the germ, the little germ. It didn't happen straight away. Mm-hmm. It certainly didn't happen straight away. But it was the first time ever. I think the first time ever. There might have been other momentary moments where I perhaps wasn't even really aware of them. Non-drinking moments when I had a good time. But now suddenly this person looked desirable to me. Yes. And that desire was the key that changed everything.
Yes. And our point is that desire came Not because you hit rock bottom, not because your life was a complete and utter misery.
That's right.
It was just that you...
Things have become tricky.
Yeah.
My mind is, I was juggling with some things that alcohol, some problems that alcohol that had caused.
Yeah.
But they weren't, you couldn't possibly describe them as a rock bottom.
Yes.
Not in my view, anyway.
Yes.
I was, I could quite easily have managed that whole situation there.
So it wasn't as if you had this, you were in the gutter and you had this vision of being, having a nice suit on and sort of, being a smile.
Yeah.
You were doing okay. You're doing okay. But you had your inspiration from a position of managing your life.
That's right. And I thought, I've done the drinking thing. I've done the kind of I've done things in a certain way all my life, and I just got a bit. I've just been bored of it. It doesn't offer. It doesn't hasn't got anything that I haven't tried. Yeah. Alcohol. I've tried everything. Alcohol. I've done everything it can do, and that's fine. I could have carried on thinking like that. I could carry on enjoying that. It's my life. That's how I operate. But when I saw that version of me, not doing participating, I suddenly thought, actually, maybe there is there's another me out there, and I might quite like some of that.
Nice.
I wasn't sure.
Another you.